and the regional coordinator of all chairmen in the Bugisu sub-region. You're most welcome, sir.
You're welcome, Your Excellency. Mukwana, Wehola Kolota, my name is NRM Chairman, Bududa District, known for mudslides. You are most welcome.
You are welcome, His Excellency. By names, I'm called Wamboya Hashim, Chairman NRM, Industrial Division, Bale State. I'm the host. You are most welcome.
You are welcome, His Excellency. I'm called by name Chiti Yahya, Chairman NRM, Northern State Division. You are welcome.
Your Excellency, I'm Ambassador Walimba, Chairman Manafa. My colleagues have asked that if you can give the chairpersons of NRM an opportunity of 5 minutes, Your Excellency, we thank you. I now invite Honorable Cheru, our chairperson, to lead.
NRM, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Chairman of the National Resistance Movement, Toto Right Honorable Speaker and Internet Among, Onach, Secretary General of the party. For me, Your Excellency, when I was requested to come and put these chairpersons together of our party so that we come and organize and meet you after you have done a wonderful job in the sub-region of Bugisu, I was more than delighted to take the responsibility. I asked the leaders who assigned me, what is the purpose? I know the Right Honorable is going to give a detailed account on what will happen, but I was advised that the President, in his mobilization, has done extremely well in Bugisu sub-region. Other things remaining constant, we should be controlling about 99% of the ground here. But we refuse to be complacent and said, while Museveni is moving now to complete the eastern region and then go to the next region, we need to have troops that will dominate the ground. And in the selection of these cadres, these are the troops that are going to dominate every village, so that the gains that you have made in your mobilization here are not lost. Instead, we shall gain even more the little that may have been some kind of pockets that obtained here. And that's why we have invited these cadres. They are going to dominate the ground. They will be there up to 15th of January, and their responsibility will be to ensure that everybody remains yellow. 2, on the day of voting, they will be the first to go and vote, and then go back to the village to mobilize everybody to go to the polling station who is eligible to vote. That's the reason why these people are here. This is going to be replicated in all the regions. Once you pass, there will be troops that will be mobilized to dominate the ground. I know that's not my day. I have done my small responsibility, and I want to thank the leaders for accepting to come in their big numbers. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Museveni oye! Anita Among oye! Todong oye! Thank you so much. Secretary General, kindly come and address the population.
Let's give a round of applause to the Secretary General. He has done a very good job for mobilizing for the party. Richard Todongo oye! Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, we welcome you to Bale SS as you commission this wonderful team to go and intensify mobilization at the grassroots.
Secretary General Murono Mukuru ali hulomari hwahwa kandem sahulu na sicholongo we pata yefe ilo President wali nambo kwitsa hukandikhaisi babandu bo bana sicholongo basyo babama mu byalo.
I would like to recognize and thank the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Annette Among, for this wonderful initiative that she thought the party should handle.
No fukilise papa wali nambo husime burawa umulomolomi upilisa lukhobo lukhulu lwa linambo umurye nabi Anita Mong khuba nesyambaso syekhukhulanga nekhukhubusanisano sya lero.
I recognize all the SEC members who are here, ministers who are here, members of parliament, our flag bearers, and all you village leaders of the party and of the local government structure.
Era nongere nyawe nawo khuba sima mwesisana bakhulu bekhakhewo khekhukari atweni nanyi mwesi barangilisi bamile mbyalo ni barangilisi byanga akakariwo khubanga mwanyalisire khukholano sha lero.
Mr. President, you have always reminded us that a leader is a social doctor. And being a social doctor, you need to use your observation skills, listening skills, analytical skills, and all the skills to be able to provide leadership to the people under your charge.
Welukoze President wakhubolera lwawa nga okhukambira ngolomoli ng'omurangilisi omulayi wakhwabanga urambisa kamakhola ke kaburawa nga wimenyelesya nga witsirisa naye khubona buli sindu syabwera era nawe nawo papa khulyano khubanga khurambisa byositana nga barangilisi bamile mbyalo khubanga khubusanisa kamakezi kefe atwera khunyalise khumulimo kukwitsa ebweni ye.
Our society is structured in a way that from a family level, the first step you interact with the leadership is the LC1 level.
Khukhwama burangilisi bonga bwisa mubunyala andu anyowa isi wolerawo mu buli syalo niyo murangilisi we LC1.
So as a party, we expect that every LC1 here is aware of the number of households in this area, is aware of the social and economic issues in this area, and is aware of the level of production and productivity of his people within the area he leads.
Era si khuluna abisalero papa welinambo khukana khumanye kefe barangilisi bama mubyalo khubanga khumanya buli situala sili mubyalo byefe khumanya butambi buliyo buyindefu buliyo inzwasowana eliyo bulayi buliyo ne kimitawana kiliyo.
Because they are the nursery bed to the messages that you have been giving to our people in the rallies.
Lwokhuba inywenywe niye bunanikhilo bwe bulamo era nikhutimisa kimilimo kitanikha nenanyo.
The wealth creation message must start from the LC1s as a sign of example to the village.
Nga wakanelo metse mu bandu yakhanenekha nenewe khwolosi inyowa niebe nga urambisa ngewe ngasisi khubirakho khukholera babandu baramile musyalo.
Because we expect as a leader, as a chairman LC1, you must have a home, the home must be productive, the home must be welcoming, the home must have disciplined children. Then the neighbors will learn from the LC1's home.
Ewe ngomurangilisi welosi inyowa khusyalo wakhoba sye khubonero waba ninganda indayi babande bibirisa bulayi bukelemoni na mwibirisa bulayi mulima bulayi muline buyindifu buyingira esokisa newe nisye khubonero.
Mr. President, before you came, we were greeting them and we were telling them that they are leaders and like they are presidents of their villages.
Baba ngosiri khola mukhuloli nambo abe khulukhuba khesakho nga khuba khasamo khama khuli wewe uyu president wali namba ali wali khetsa newe noli president we syalo syo.
These elections is for the party and for you as our candidate and also a verdict for them.
Khurobola khulu khwitsa khuno khuli khwesibina syefwe aringe wewe oline kumusingizi nya khwemekha khubona khulonda khwitsa khuba era khutsa bwera.
Because they risk being voted out if our flag bearers don't get votes in their areas.
Mwakamama nyolisinganye simuramba bulaita kama khulundi bandu befe baambile spendera sibanya babira matawe.
So by voting for our presidential candidate, by voting for all our flag bearers, you are securing your votes, which will come a little later.
Nasirionga wafunira halu umurangise olinambo wafunira halu baambile bendera bosi na kwa mahunga akipakazi.
Finally, as a party, we decided that we should use the structure of the party to look for votes in this election.
Ifenga sibi na senaremo kwa halilo kurambisa babandu befe ni sibi na sefe balias kubona kholi khufuna hako hacha khwira.
May I have all the party chairmen here and I give them the last instructions.
In the high number,
our party chairman, come back here.
Bana Solongo, Bets Pademo district, Limuiman. Mbabi Taho, kamare kamamalisi ni khururanan.
The president has done the campaigns in your districts. He has addressed rallies in your districts. We are moving to another sub-region. We hand over your districts to your hand.
Kuli khubambisa bonanare president akende misinja benywe anali khubambisa bunyala isoso isimitse khurambisa khukholelesa kimilimo kinera.
We want the president's vote secured.
Khukana halu khamukhulu welinambo khabenga sekhasisikhibwa nemekhone khatawe.
May I also have the flag bearers here?
Khaba babandu bambile sipendera ni mwitsanana. Sipendera we bendera sisana.
In the Catholic Church where I belong, when you're baptizing a child, the father, the godfather, they all will be there. So I want to dedicate these children of NRM, the flag bearers, to your hands.
District mubenga mubaya bwera.
That it is your responsibilities as party chairman to make sure, one, the presidential votes are secured for our presidential flag bearer, and all our flag bearers must win the election.
Eranga na hubalomba ba chairperson be district be party yefe mubone muli babandisi bambise sibendera bosi kwa mahunga ku president kuholas mbao kwatawe.
And that you can only achieve when you work closely with the party leaders along the structure together with the LC1s and our party village chairpersons.
Munanyalisa huoleleso ngamara mbira atwera ni bahulu basienywe beti ngasi khalindwe tata kwa mahunga akipakasi.
The party already has support.
Ipati yefenga ni manyiri sibi na siefwe sirini hutikia hukalinali.
Of the 21 million registered voters with the National Electoral Commission,
nga kwa mulikhile mu bandu babapa hakoha babola milioni kama khumika kabili ni hasilvo hatwera.
The NRM members that we have registered and cross-checked in our record, who are registered with the National Electoral Commission, are over 14 million.
Ate mu bandu bobosi milioni kama khumika kabili bobo milioni 14 khwanga sinera kwa andalasa oli 17 milioni 14 bali bandu besibi na sefo NRM.
So the votes are within our members, not outside. You don't even need to look for votes outside NRM.
Iranga wachirenga wa yamu bandu befe besibi na NRM bamala lokuba milioni 14 singali nali.
So the village chairman, make sure the 30 people we have in the villages are with you. Make sure the 9 executives, the LC1s, are with you. Move to the parish level. And if each and every leader of the party gets only 2 other voters, then we have the votes.
Ni mubonelo meino singefe kubana huri babandu befe buli khunga asidi wokhwama khuwano khuninangaki uwa wanu we khusyalo ani bandu bewe bekhakhikho abakho ni bandu babongerakho besimba babandu babongerakho barano alimo benabanga wabafunire bosi utatwera buli mutero wamwe khabiyekhu enza bululu bubiri buri ibwamalira.
The same approach we use to mobilize people to come for the rallies is the same approach you should use to mobilize for the votes, and we shall have the votes.
Ateni mukhabilo nakhulo maenzere babandu mwabanga mubarera khuisa khumbusano syo mkhulu ali namba khwarambisire nambeyo ni mukirambise kana benga kimilimo kisabulai.
We are going to have parish meetings where we shall again invite you, the leaders, at parish level to go through our party manifestos.
Era nimbenga mwirekeka kurekeresa bwera mubenga mwirenga mubindu bye sibi na CFW endenga renkeza kulangu ni manifesto isi kuna rekeresa luonde bula ibwena kunonozi.
So I bless all of you and I request that you go and look for votes. Be disciplined, don't fight, don't buy alcohol, be honest when you look for votes. May God bless you all.
Huba boyera kumubo kwa kubana kulinga masire muhera kunywa muhera kumena muulomana tawe.
May I now invite the regional vice chairman of the party to come and make his remarks, and he will invite the right honorable speaker, who will in turn invite the president to speak to us.
Kha nombe umuro we murangirisi wefweli nambo we bwamanyanga bwa Uganda abenga ahukani khayo newo sialange umupirisi we lukhabo lukhole nambo ezakani khate alombe umukhule nambo ezakani.
NRM oye, Mbale oye,
kama ni
Bugisu
kaliena
oye, Uganda oye, East Africa oye, Museveni oye. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Chairman of the National Resistance Organization, all the SEC members and cabinet members present, and all other leaders, welcome to Mbale SS.
bahulu baliano lyo kunyowa mphuloli nambo bahulu nga upirisa lukhabo lukholi nambo umurono mkhulu we sibina syefwe ni bahulu mubiri bwa byenywe mwanyala khwitsanana.
Your Excellency, your people are mobilized, the structures are ready, and thank you for being our rallying point for Bugisu. These people love you and have come in big numbers to listen to you. Without wasting time, allow me to invite the second National Vice Chairperson to welcome you. Thank you.
Bebulebe uyo aberenga nyo khulira sibina syefwe bwa manyanga ali khulomba umukhulu wa khabiri.
NRM oye! NRM oye! Bugisu oye! I want all of you first to stand up and show excitement that you love NRM, you love President Museveni, you're happy to be here with the President.
Kwezera no kwaganya omukulu elinambo ate olukula muwanyitire busa.
Shake whatever you have.
Museveni oye!
Tubonga nawe.
Museveni oye! DJ, let's have Tubonga nawe.
Tubonga nawe.
Tubonga nawe, Tubonga nawe. Let's wave, let's wave, let's wave, let's wave.
Hey.
Let's wave, Museveni oye! Museveni oye! Tubonga nawe, Tubonga nawe. Tubonga nawe, Tubonga nawe. Tubonga nawe, Tubonga nawe. Tubonga nawe, Tubonga nawe. Thank you.
NRM oye! NRM oye! Museveni oye! Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. Sit, sit, sit.
Nimwikale.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the flag bearer of the NRM party.
Papa rangirise walinambo ngate niyo wambile pendelea ye sibina sefu NRM.
We want to welcome you for this meeting with the Bugisu leaders.
Hukana hukwa kanya ni busangafo hukani haesi barangilisi be bukwa mebukisu.
Originally, I invited the Bugisu leaders. I wanted to address them, but I was delighted that you accepted to come and greet them.
Huranga samwene namba sandi kane mbenga mbabu sansa nomba kan hayo sengene nesimana abina wa fukilisa weto bakan hayo.
In this group here, we have the NRM village flag bearers of LOC1.
Mubandu boy besul hubana hulini nabo bambile pendera hungasi inyo wa asi mubyalo.
We have the village NRM chairpersons.
Waba ni barangirisi be sibina syefwe ba NRM husialo.
We have the parish NRM chairpersons.
Waba ni na barangirisi be muruha gaba NRM.
We have the sub-county NRM chairpersons.
Waba ni na ba NRM bama hugombolola.
We have the LOC5 flag bearers.
Waba ni na ba hungasi hara no district.
The MP flag bearers.
Ba kana husa muruho khulu ba MPs.
The district NRM chairpersons.
Waba ni ba khulu ba district atenga bambile bendera.
The administrative secretaries.
Waba na ba batimisa kimilimo ku district.
The NRM registrars.
Ni nabo bandi hima khulu be ku district.
A team that has come from Sironko are 3,368.
Baba mire solo ho balisingo mistaru b'emya bitaru ne kamakumi kataru.
Manafa 2,864.
Imanafu bamireyo chingumi sibiri b'emya sinane.
Mbale City 2,864.
Uwama musirimba sienge ne siembale bali chingumi sibiri ne b'emya sinane na kane.
Mbale City 854.
Baba Mbale na Mbasawele be district ariba musirimba mbwene bali b'emya sinane.
Bududa 3,093.
Ebududa bame chingumi sitaru ne kamakumi sienda na bataru.
Namisindwa 3,183.
Ina misindwa bame chingumi sitaru ne simya sitwera ne kamakumi sinane.
Mbale City 1,361.
Bamire musirimbe Mbale balilu kumiritwera kama kumisinane.
Bulambuli 2,393.
Bamire Bulambuli batingu misibiri ne bimya bitaru.
The total number of the leaders we have here is 17,725.
Omukulu nambo babantu ziri kubonano bosi bali kumutwalo mutwera ne chingumi musanvu ne kamakumi musanvu kubwena.
Your Excellency, we want to thank you for coming to sanction the mobilization of these leaders.
Ni papa ke kusime kufikirisa kuweza kubanga okanhesi babantu bobana.
In the whole of Africa, it is only Uganda that has the local leaders that was actually initiated by you, Your Excellency.
Ngawakendile mu Africa yosisana Uganda niyaline burobolera gwe babandu nga bayirobola barangisi babwe kukwamba kunga kikola kubyala.
And you're very, very important people. You are the presidents of your villages. Just like the president is the president of the country, you're presidents of your villages.
Nganimubona murangirizo linambo niye president welinambo lyefembo nenywe muli ba president bebyalo byenye simwama.
There is nothing that takes place without authorization of an LOC1.
Nga muri mune bunyala monginabi mbasi nyasiye koleka haba kuisa ko sungumo nga LOC1 nga niyo okoreka sungumo sya koleka.
If it is sale of land, the LOC1 must be there.
Awango kulisaliswa wana ba
marriage certificates, LOC1 must sign.
Bindi byenganana LOC1 aba.
Changing a voter place, LOC must sign.
Gokana kujusa wewe hako hakano manyawile musale sisi wana aba.
You are the one supposed to know everybody in your village.
When you are hawamanya buli mutwera uli musale syo.
And we want to thank the president that you introduced these local systems in Uganda.
You can't
even clap for the president.
Asante sana.
And even in security, the first contact persons is the LODUs in the village. Your Excellency, we want to thank you so much for increasing the salary of the LOC1s.
Papa President gawanyana nabi wongeraho kama umure mufuna ye babandu bali kubyaloko.
Your money has been increased from 10,000 to 100,000.
Ngamushiri kumanya kama pesa Kenya simufuna kani nile kwa kumutwalo kole mitwalo li kumini mupemo na asante sana.
We want to thank you for increasing the pay for the LOC3s.
Mwanyala papa munangizo nambo ukuongera ifuna ye babandu be kugombolola bakulu.
And we want to thank you for increasing the pay for LOC5s.
Era ni abwe nao kuongera ifuna ye babandu bali kungazi hara no district.
As a party, as NRM party,
bale bamrekeresa bali kubarira kama hoka malai.
As the NRM party,
jefe besibi na NRM bunzai.
We are deciding on how we should also pay our leaders from the ground, from the lowest level to the highest level.
Because
our leaders do a lot of work for the party. And we are only strong as NRM because of you, the local leaders. And I want to thank the president. It is the first time that you're meeting the local leaders since all that time.
Hesimba omurangisi welinambo nolunyo bulengana ni hakimilimo kekhwama khwitsa achole khwitsenen abe sakhanakho ni barangilisi beasinga enyonyo tawe.
When the president goes for campaign, it is general happiness. He sees everybody.
Ngomurangisi akenda mu district abona babandu nga nabo bona babusyele busi.
And I want to thank the president for including 15 billion shillings for a myoga for every parish for you leaders.
Papa President, wanyani kuongeramo, aliwongeramo ni milioni 15 tibenga tira barangirisi siri kuimina ne bandu babushere bandi tawe.
And as you monitor government programs, you already have your circle that has been provided to you by the president.
Eramba kasa nyanga barangirisi munisako yenywe isi mubusanisa lingoti nemufuna mubwene era umkhulu linambo ne amwatilemo sisiyewe singailelala.
And we want to request you the leaders as you go out and you go back to your areas.
Ngamwirayo.
We want to request you leaders as you go back to your areas. Since you have 12 people behind you.
Even
if you told those 30 and the 12 people to get only 5 people, you will win with over 80%.
Ingewe khusyalo walumile 12 walumile kama 15 abo bongene nga walumile ni muyenze bantu babiri.
The size of the economy of Uganda has gone from $3.9 billion. It will be about $66 billion by June next year.
Biefuna sirarase biefuna mwinambo lyosi kwananiha nga hulihufuna kama kingwe kataru niha sirisa sienda arizi kulomera kumwaha kwitsa kumwezi kwe haseza ubaholisire kama kingwe kama humika sesaba nakasesaba.
That means the economy has grown more than 20 times in size.
Kama hurundi bubofu bwebyefuna byabinambo lyosi bwaberenga butsoa hutuma bisinza kama humikabili.
That's why 20 times. Okay. That's 20 times. Kama humikabili.
Kama humikabili.
You know, the Mamas have speak, but they just mix it up.
Bamasaba bafana bakana halu wewase runyankole ni batubasa tubasabuza.
Baloma runyankole ayi baloma mungeri yaiwe.
Bakani halu nyankole ne bakani hamungeri yabwe.
But I can follow everything.
Nenga imbanga bulistera isimanya.
Now you can see, those who are old can see this for themselves.
Babandu bani kimiko kyolane ne nyumwe bonera koni kenywe.
Because the production of the factories
rohuba indusa ne hufuriza kwa mamarumbi
and the hotels
ne bye kwa kanisanga no si hotel
can tell you how much the economy has grown.
Si ho kasanisani huwa na hori hana yefuna befe yani nirenal.
I remember, I think it was the election of 1996.
Kana hebulanyu mao nambasa mumu ikokwe bye kulonda mwaha kwa 1996.
There was some pressure here from Bari that URA was very strict with the smugglers from Kenya.
Ilio babandu balala kwa maibu kisine mbale no nga berosa nabi bali babandu bakanisa byamagendo bali bakubere ubinali.
And also in Kabare, there were two towns which were surviving on Magendo, Mbare and Kabare.
Ihabe Kabare na yo, ichigezi yabana birimba bibiri na bebi bimenya lwa magendo.
Even Kasese.
Ihabe Kasese.
You would find our people there quarreling that URA is very strict.
Utianga wasire yo babandu befe baloma na bali papa babandu babu bina bise bakana kwa magendo.
Why is URA stopping us from smuggling?
You ask the
elders, they will tell you that friction we had between some of the people with the URA. But this is because everything here was coming from outside. Now, everything is coming from here. I will show you here on the screen. Let's start with the Mbale Industrial Hub. Freeze there. That is not in Dubai. It's not China. It is not India. It is not America. It is here. Then from there let's go to Namamve.
Kampala inamambe ifanye rien.
That is Namamve now.
Awe Namamve.
Freeze there. Mbare has got 75 factories now.
Imbale ini kamarumbi factory kama kumemsamba na chiran
and they are increasing.
Era hasisi yongera bulna.
Namamve has got 273 factories now.
Inamamve Kampala ini kamarumbi bimya bibiri ni kama kumemsamba na kitaru.
Mbare, this park here is employing 12,000 people.
Imbale huwa kimilimo babandu kumutwalo mtu yerene singu mesibili.
Namamve is employing 44,000 people.
Inamamve Kampala kimilimo hukabya babandu bola kimitwalo kinene singu mesine.
And they are increasing.
Ataba sebe yongera bukai.
Let's go to Kapeka.
Hakutse Kapeka yabahale ruwero.
That's freeze. This is where we were fighting with guns. This was a Duaniro. Now see how it is. And you can go area by area. You can go to Mukono. You go Matuga. That's factory of Magola. Matuga. Meanwhile, get the one of Chira Motors. Okay. That is one of the factories in Matuga. Freeze there, freeze there. This is where we are fighting. Now it's one of the biggest factories in the world. Producing pharmaceuticals of all types. We are going to cure cancer. To cure diabetes. These Europeans had failed to cure cancer. They had failed to cure diabetes. They had failed to cure malaria. The quinine, which was from South America, was beginning to have problems. But we have those cures here now. Let's go to Jinja, see Kiramotos. That is a factory making vehicles here. You have been buying vehicles from Japan for a long time. I went to Japan and I said, you people, we are buying a lot of vehicles from you. Those are all made here. Freeze there. So I begged the Japanese, we are buying a lot of vehicles from you.
n'abaloma ndi bale base ba Japan nga hukula bitima bikalyano.
Come and assemble them in Uganda, at least when you come, because assembling, the vehicle is already made, but you save the cost of bringing it already built up, you get it here.
Kile mbalomba bana bayaye, rusina muheza haba, mwabanga mubumbanisa bitima bino mwina mbalivera Uganda, rohuba, elio hukula sitima nga chawele, husira, kumeri husira kampese mangi nayo. You
save like 15%. Bring put the vehicles back. You fail. Put the vehicles back. They refused it. Now, when I started making my own vehicles, they came running. We want to assemble now. I said, sorry, it's too late. I'm not interested in assembling. Nobody will assemble here. Let's go to Karuma. Because all this cannot happen unless you have got electricity. Now, that is the dam of Karuma. Which is producing electricity that is 4 times bigger than what Jinja has been producing. It is producing 640 megawatts. The old Jinja Dam was producing 150. The one we found here. And it was no longer producing 150, it was producing only 60. Because the machines were no longer out of date. So we had to repair it and upgrade it to 180. But now Karuma alone is producing 640. Because without that power, you would not have these factories here. The factories you see are coming because of the power. Because the electricity is available. I can go on, I can show you agriculture. That is the Simba, another dam. Bring back the Simba. All these are new ones. Byose, they are new. Now, that is industry. But let's look at agriculture. Let's see the palm trees in Kalangala, which was just a bush. Do you have it or you don't have it on the screen? They will look for it. What's the... Now, all these are happening in Uganda under NRM. But you get people for a long time now who say they are opposing. Tukora nebo wakanya. That is Kalangala now.
Kalangala bisale simbone byebi kirikiminazi kikyamo kamafurake huteha nebindi.
This is how freeze there.
Imisao.
This is where you get oil to make soap.
Anesi wamisa kamafura kesi bangonamo sabudi sifurambi zabusiyelo.
So the soap you are washing all this time was from oil from Malaysia.
Abe kwamenyi meki mikokyo sabuni zikuinyaira kuni kusangalira hoyi abe amahule yibisa abondo bali Malaysia.
This is just one sample.
Arizine stuera kuna bulime gweki minazi kesi huli nakyo mwenambo liyefe.
So this is all happening under NRM. But some people, some of them working for foreigners, come here and say, we are opposing. NRM has done nothing. Are you sick? What are you? So, me, I know them, all of them. Either working for foreigners who don't want us to be strong, or working for local parasites. Because even within the country, you get parasites who don't work, but they want to eat. Those are not happy with Uganda developing. If you read a paper called Monitor, every day, NRM has never done anything good in Uganda. They continue like so. When Among told me that you were having a meeting, I said, this is already in my message. I'm telling you to be careful of the Babei. They don't want our success. They don't want African countries to succeed.
Sibakadisira kama nambo kefe mu Africa hubanga kasiri latawe.
You remember we had some argument with the Europeans.
Kana muhebule no hurutwera ko banga hukambusana ni basamba metsi be bulaya.
That they want to be homosexuals.
Bali baruhukana bandu baba banina na honga siyeyi.
They are called ebitingwa in Nyankore. They are called ebitingwa. Homosexual, that's what they call it in Nyankore.
Omukulakula mali muli Nyankore maulenga balanga nefe masaba mukulanga kulisina ebahale batsiri badiga batiga mulu masaba.
So we told these Europeans, if you want to be homosexuals, go and be homosexuals. But don't involve us. So we shall deny you the money. Money? But me, I am a muyindifu.
Oh yeah.
First of all, me, I have never been poor. My family never got involved in government or even the church until recently. That is my ancestral buyindufu. Now, when I had this chance to lead you, was to tell you that you people get out of poverty. Everybody get out of poverty. But some people were talking of development. I've been telling you, please, there's a difference between development and wealth. Buyindifu is personal for the family, for the individual, for the company. Industrialization is for all of us. So that's why we have been saying, please, PDM, Operation Rate Creation, NADS, to get you out of poverty.
PDM, myoga yosi kutimise kuruse butambi mungo mwefe
at the individual level.
Ife ngomundu.
Then the whole country will be rich. So I know the potential. I know the potential. I know the potential.
We have like opportunity.
Potential. Mani byetusobola kukola ebisobola kukolebwa wano.
N'amanya kyesikunyala kwekholera oba bezikunya kwakolana.
Bino ebyobwavu okwegayirira abazungu bitandikira mu maka gaffe kubanga abantu babeera baavu kati ensi yonna nebeera ejaavu.
Mawulire byebutambi binanyaka neffe bamandu singo syeffe neffe siyatwera linambo lyabanga litambi.
But once you all listen to our message, Uganda is so rich that it will be helping other countries, not the other way around.
Nenga mwarekeresire byesindu kubabolera linambo lyeffe kwama kufesha mutwera twera singo syeffe ne linambo lyosi
So therefore, the problem is now, NRM has no problem. Our analysis is correct. And our strategy is correct. But that's why we were able to defeat all these groups, even in war, when we started with just 27 people.
Papa 29 groups.
27 people. We know what we are doing. And we know that is correct. But when we are in the country like Uganda, we work with other people. It's not the bush where we are alone with fighters only. We are here with other people. So here we try to share our view with other people. The NRM people generally are with us, but sometimes they don't understand very well how it should be done. Sometimes the priorities are not correct. I will talk about that later. But the opposition now are worse. Because they don't only make wrong priorities, but they malign.
Si babandu bakuhabisabo sibakamahula kubani byesi bananikhalo bitufuta atibola abantu bolanga bonakisa kabisa.
And some of them even go to the stage of wanting to be terrorists.
Era balabola kumbuka ekindi bakana kuba batsonaki.
So now on the issue of priorities.
Era nasiro kusindu siyambaka nisinisese khwana nikhelakho sinasierako sikhulonali.
The other day we were in Misindwa. And Buburo, Bududa. We are talking about those two roads, the circular road and the one of Namisindwa. Recently, we started doing the one of Mbale, Namagumba, Bududa, Narugugu. We would have done these roads long ago. But the priorities of our partners and our opponents are not the same, are not always the same. We are talking about a road for everybody, or a power station like you saw there. Knowing that once there is a power station, it will attract factories. Factories will create jobs. But somebody says, like the teachers, you remember the teachers had gone on strike.
bayibanga barasi burambe se bakana kurambata.
So we say, please, our children, let's first work on the dam, on the power station.
Aripo kube koza kuli ni mulinde ko mwikhalira hakunya ukukhole lirumbi linafurusa kumule kosi nyakasi.
If the power station is already done,
nga hanya lisile kuba ne lirumbi lye kumule kosi nyakasi,
it will attract factories.
Kana sibenga sirera kama rumbi kamangi.
And the factories will create jobs.
Ati kama rumbi kamangi ko kana benga kahuwa kimirimo kimikali.
And we shall get more taxes.
Nekufune kimisolo kimikali.
And besides,
the
power station, you spend the money once. And you will not do it again for maybe 50 years.
But
the salaries, once you start paying, you can't stop. It must be every month, every month, every month. So if you do it before you do the power station, you will never do the power station again. All the money will be for eating, okulia. So we have this tug of war, which does not fully implement what we want to do. And we in the army, that's how we have been able to defend you. You have seen our soldiers staying in grass-thatched houses. Yes. Because what do? We don't have enough money. Do we buy weapons? Or do we build growers? Like Amin was doing. Amin was, I found him in Bugorob flats. When I came with my guns, Amin ran away. The growers could not fight. So now I have no problem. I'm always discussing with our political leaders. To help them see all these strategic and tactical issues. But what I don't like are people who go and then tell lies. They make mistakes because then they go and tell lies. Like when my son Nandala Mafal goes to Namisindwa, so the road is bad. Yes, but you are the one who delayed it. Because you are the one who was in parliament prioritizing salaries and allowances for yourselves. If you hear maybe if it is Kasubante, if it is Kasubante, there is a presidential candidate called Kasubante. You have not heard of him. There is another one called somebody else there. Those who have never been to parliament. Those I can forgive, I can say these ones. But the one who was in parliament, Nandala Mafari, Mugisha Muntu, Kyagulanyi, have no right to speak about anything. Because they had a chance to show either think or support what is correct, and they never did it. There's another one also called Munyagwa. I think he was also there. So these voices, you should be careful about them. Because first of all, they malign, they suppress our achievements. Because there is a way we measure development in countries. Uganda is among the fastest growing countries in the whole world. It is growing at 7%. You can check the whole. And with our oil, we shall grow by more than 10%. And I can show you what is happening to the oil. That's where we are. That's where we are now. That's one of the wells. Behind there, you see the lake, Lake Albert. So therefore, expose the lies of the people who don't know what, who don't know. Maybe they know either working for foreign interests or working for bad local interests, or sometimes maybe they don't also know. Now, because me, I want to lead people with knowledge. Okumanya. That's how we trained our people in Ruero. Our people were fearing explosions. So we have to teach them. That's how we lead people, by educating them, not by manipulating them. Here in Bugisu, you are involved in coffee, which is very good. And in other parts of Uganda, they are also in coffee. Now, some people have been trying to say, oh, we are the ones who promoted coffee. Very good, but whose coffee were you promoting? Who did the research for the Ndokwa? Who? Kawanda.
Yaba babandu bayenzelesa bekawanda.
Chituza.
Bechituza.
And other research institutions. Those are the NRM government which came and saved the scientists from persecution by the corrupt people.
Sibina sefe semanjano senarem muburambi bwayo niyarera bandu bakesibo basayansi nebanyalisa hurao huwenzeresa ni kwamisa mutsimani tsinda yisi mbona kama balakako.
Those Ndokwa are by our scientists.
Kama balako kama mumakesi ke bandu befe ba science.
And you know how much trouble I have been having to pay scientists better fast. You remember there was also that war.
Nimwamanya abusolo wesimbiramo garuhukana huwa kama umulekefu na anga akiho kubandu ba science mwawuliraho bindi.
Yes, because I was saying, please, because of the coffee, because of the minerals, because of the roads, this need scientists.
Mbakakasa ndi ilambo wala abandu befe kufuna kama bala kamalai kufuna singodo sindai kufuna nswasone kamarumbi kamalai kukana beka makesi ba science bo.
These dams.
Kamarumbi kesi mbona haki.
So please, we don't have enough money to pay everybody. Can we start with the scientists?
Sukuni kama umelikanya ka uli mutwera musala kuyanga kita hakunyewe kudini seho ba science.
Because they are fewer but very, very crucial.
Bafiti ateba ni burambi kumulumu kumbofunali.
All of us must get. If we know, if we all don't get, nobody gets.
Alibe mwata fumbi bali kudu songa fesi mbazo kufukiri sevyo ta.
So we say, please, one umfira wo. That's why I insisted. I'm a man of literature. I can quote for you Shakespeare. What Shakespeare said, how he was standing, he was looking this way, he said, thank you very much, Mr. Museveni, but the dam here needs the scientists. Can you allow us to deal with the scientists for the dam? Then we shall deal with you when we have money, please, Mr. Museveni. Now, the coffee was beside, apart from our scientists are the ones who developed the seeds.
But
also the multiplication, much of it was done by Operation Wealth Creation. Recently, 2013. But now, the coffee, which you depend quite a lot on, but Sarah, because the global value of coffee is 460 billion.
bimya binane kama mikasesaba ibulafiye.
But Africa gets only 2.5 billion.
Nefe nga Africa hufuna kama kinga kabiri ni sisi nzachongen.
And why?
Rasin.
Because we sell MPK without roasting them, without grinding them, without packing them.
Ifo hukulisa imwani imunga busa. Swamanya hukihalanga, swamanya hukisiano koha.
When you do that, for screen 18 for Robusta,
inga urambisa isibalanga bali screen ya 18.
In the past we were getting $2.5 per kilo.
Inyumeyo abe kufuna ya isibalomiraho ya 18 yo abe kufuna inyumeyo $2 sibiri sisinza buli kilo.
Now recently, because of the drought in Brazil, because of the frost in Brazil,
abwena lwekuba bafuna kama kalimu sibalisilanga uli Brazil na sirusa simwani singali.
We have been getting $4.2 or 4.5.
Siakira indu ya Brazil ngeriasi nefone fakwanyaliza huni nisebei kwa kulisa $1 buli kilo sine ni bupesi bubiri oba sine ni karano buli kilo.
That is for Robusta.
Eyo humwani chamange Buganda siya kumubimbi.
But if we kukaranga
nesinga kukaranga
and kusa
here
Uganda, our farmers will be able to get $8 to $9.
Babandu befe singa kukaranga mwani ye hwakino sabula iweni kunya hwakulisa buli kilo $8 oba $9 buli kilo.
Now the Arabica
nesinga kuisa humwani yafuye mungingi nanga yefe bukisinena
is AA.
Bakiranga bali sibiri.
In the past we were getting $5.5 per kilo.
Inyumeya abe kufuna buli kilo $5 ne sisinza.
With the frost in Brazil we are getting $6.2.
Nenga Brazil yafune biyangafo yebubwire wekamara ari anarifiyo fe byaninire kuri $6.7.
But if we are doing the okukaranga and okusa here, our farmers would get $12-13.
Nesinge fe masabena kunyalisa kukhalanga kwasa kwanosa khobanga kukulisebula kunyo wafuna $1 buli kilo ndwera akariwe $12 oba $16.
Now for the country now
ari kwinamba lyefe
Robusta
hakuna ni heni timani sekumubimbi mwale ye
instead of getting 4.5
mbuzi hufuna kama kingwe kane ni sisinza
when the price is good because of the frost in Brazil.
Inga ubukusi bisiri bulayi lwokuba kibuwanga buli Brazil
would be getting $22 to $25 per kilo.
Kunya hafuna $1 kama kingwe kama $2 ni kama $2.5 kama kingwe.
Now for Arabica
nenga singa wira humwani se munginginge kasese na mwene masao
we could get $30 to $40 for the country now.
Kunya hafuna kama kingo kola kama $3 oba kama $4 billions kama kingwe.
NRM has been telling ever since we came, even when we were in the bush, we told you point number 5 of our NRM program is not to oktunda amabide.
Era hobobola ko amenyi mei ikabanga kusiri miswa abo kubola sekira babana usirisira yi kubanga kukulisebula fueli nambo bibindu bibisibisitawe
omuntu ayagala kusogora omwenge n'alima amabidde
aliyo kano khukhole endali aba nga alimile kamamwa kewe
omu kifo okutema amabidde negengera nakora omubisi najjamu omwenge ye natunda amabidde gokka oli omulala yasogora yakora omwenge yakora kalya kalala kebongerako kawaragi esente zonna yabazitwara
ari nimbone sifani sino umundu ukhola endali mumatore madote gefe nga ukhola endali aliyo onyo akulisa kamamwa kamene kamatore mene busa akulisa naliyo utsanga akakholamo endali ngene akoya kalula ahamula aliyo kundi luwongeramo ni khafirifiri khandi kharafuho uyafuna nabi khufurisa yokulisa kamamwa kamene kamatore kamema
nze natandika n'ebyente by'amata
esenanenkhani ibindu byetsikhafu ni kamabele.
Now the dairy sector is fully integrated from milk to final product.
Ngana khubabola shalero ndi ibindu bye kamabele ni tsikhafu ukhama wakairese banyisira wakairese bakakholeramo era bakongeramo ni bukhala bundi bakarani mu population nyo akulisa kamenye
freeze that one there. That's one of the factories.
Era ni mulole enyo ndwera lirumbiriye khola khumabele.
Let's go inside the factory. See what
khutse mukari khubona ni gimo ni zefe.
Those are all the products. They are not showing them clearly. The milk, the butter, the powdered milk, everything is done here.
Those
are some of the products. Now, with the coffee, this is what I have been trying to do all these years. And I would like everybody to support me. Not talk about coffee when we are losing so much. Because we are getting, even when the price is good, we are getting $6 for the for Arabica instead of $30. This is terrible. So this is the type of thing we don't. If we are not able to do it yet, then we should be frank and talk about it, but not tell lies to our people. There is now a young man, because I was trying here, trying there with UDC, with all these groups, but a young man came up, and we are now moving with that young man. Let's see what they are doing with the coffee.
Transforming the coffee value chain. Right from 1986, I started the struggle to add value to our coffee because our cadres told me the value differential in our coffee sold as beans and what it will get when processed by sorry for coffee or any other type and final coffee to be consumed. The project began in 2017 and accelerated around 2021, and as of mid-2025, construction is about 80%. And equipment installation at 85%. These industrial steel structures have been a game changer, marked for cost efficiency, strength, durability, and speed. Inside these steel structures is high-tech equipment and state-of-the-art machinery, the best from around the globe.
We are not seeing.
Chirima chamba.
So therefore,
The plant houses wet and dry mills, a roasting line, freeze-dry and spray-dry units ready to produce instant soluble coffee, cold brew canned coffee, drip coffee, and even coffee cosmetics. Fresh red cherries are received and go through the wet mill. Pulped, washed, and dried beans are roasted and ground in the roaster section. A freezer unit converts ground coffee into fine instant granules. A spray-dry system handles soluble powder. Packaging lines fill sachets, capsules, cans, and even prepare raw material for cosmetic lines. All stages anchored by modern production workers.
So I can see the rain coming. This is our plans. These are all part of our plan from the beginning, as I was saying in my speech. We don't sell mabide. We try to get the final product. So here in Bugisu, I am appealing to the ones who are involved to work with us, because they just do their own things. These companies which export MPK, like that, it should be processed into the way that we are trying to do it there. So therefore, I'm very happy to talk to you. You will see my document. Did you get did my staff get it? TTS. Did they have the document, the message? So that you see, we have succeeded a lot, but we could have done more if everybody was aligned with our vision. So you, the leaders of NRM, explain to our village people so that they tell all the leaders who come up, say work with NRM. NRM knows what it is doing. Now they talk of corruption. I will end with that. The Inguzi, I got medicine for it long ago. Why did I start the LOCs? Because there was already a Muruka chief. There was a Gomborola chief. There was a Saza chief. There was a DC.
DC district commissioner of district.
So why did I start this system of LOC?
ye LC.
I was watching in the colonial times.
Lokuba nabembona mu biseera byenyuma abembona
by'abazungu
bikhabye bazungu.
I watched after independence.
Era nabona nga kwafuna kuyiwula mbona.
Those chiefs were corrupt.
Baba amizi kulama habo.
The Gombolola chiefs, the Gombolola chiefs,
bosi be Gombolola,
the veterinary. So my medicine was, okay, let the Gombolola chiefs stay. Na yetu erondero abafe
ne hurobale fofene babefe
beba bakola bwanampala
era babenga nibo bakola bunapala bwe kulolele
eri bali
balolelera abo barambi.
So you the LCs, your job is to supervise those people.
Inywe nga bebukhikho bembyalo kulimo kwenye bwokiemo nimbone bantu abaramba barye
kubanga esente ze babba zamwe
lwakuba kampesi zibali kubukulene batukhunya kakenywe
busika bulame bwamwe Uganda jaja mu Uganda kyebalamidde kyebabba
buli kufukirisi abo babenga beba besi babalambira enywe busika bwenywe mwanya nabi kundekereza. Museveni waye, Museveni juu, NRM juu, NRM waye, Bukisu juu, Speaker juu, Secretary General juu, Wesi sana juu zaidi.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for the wonderful message. After the anthems in reverse order, we request that you get your district chairpersons and you sit according to your districts for other management. Thank you so much. May we prepare ourselves for the anthems. You will sit together with your flag bearers from your districts.
And Hubalomba, Secretary General Hubalomba, Kunekhala, Mu Isigese Hwama, Uli district yekhala atwerongene ni ba flag bearers befe kubeho ezibana bafurundulira bese babarerera.
Anthems.
Baba Masaba.
Dear delegates, you will remain in your respective areas, district by district, as we see of chairman, and we will need the chairpersons of the district and the party admin of the district and the registrar so that we sort out a few things. So don't go away, remain here in your respective sitting areas.
DJ, we can have the music. DJ Lower, let's first make this communication